Welcome to this video that will take us on an exciting journey through time, exploring the greatest and most dangerous forces of nature. Today, we stand before a series of dormant giants that once encircled the Earth with their fires and ashes. Together, we will experience fascinating and terrifying stories of the most famous volcanoes in history. A volcano is one of the most famous natural phenomena in the world, characterized by an opening in the Earth's surface through which volcanic magma, hot gases, ash, steam, and other materials erupt. Volcanoes play a crucial role in shaping the Earth's atmosphere, oceans, and continents, existing both on land and beneath the oceans, referred to as underwater mountains. The formation of volcanoes aligns with the geological theory known as plate tectonics, where the Earth's crust is divided into various solid plates floating on the planet's surface. These plates move in response to intense pressure, resulting from the movements of currents carrying heat energy from the interior to the surface. Geologists categorize volcanoes based on their activity periods. If a volcano is erupting, it is considered active. If the volcano is not erupting at the present moment, but has the potential to erupt in the future, it is labeled as dormant. If the volcano ceases to erupt permanently, it is referred to as an extinct volcano. Mount Tambora Volcano. The intense volcanic explosions of Mount Tambora in Indonesia began to manifest by April 17, 1815, claiming the lives of nearly 100,000 people directly and indirectly. It marked the largest volcanic eruption ever recorded, and its effects were observed worldwide. Located on the eastern edge of the Indonesian archipelago, Tambora showed no signs of volcanic activity for thousands of years prior to the 1815 eruption. On April 10th, the first explosion in a series during that month sent ash 20 miles into the atmosphere, covering the island with up to 1.5 meters of ash. 5 days later, Tambora erupted violently once again. This time, so much ash was expelled that the sun did not appear for several days. The hot, incandescent debris ejected into the ocean caused a steam explosion and generated a medium-sized tsunami. The worst of the explosions could be heard hundreds of miles away. Tambora's volcanic eruptions also had a global impact on climate. The injection of enough ash into the atmosphere led to a global cooling effect over the next year. 10,000 people were killed due to the explosions, mostly on the island of Sumbawa. In the following months, over 80,000 people in the surrounding region died from famine caused by crop failures and resulting diseases. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any new videos. We aim to reach 1,000 subscribers to continue the channel. Krakatoa Volcano. Krakatoa is a volcanic island located in the Sunda Strait between the islands of Java and Sumatra in Indonesia. It is the name given to a group of islands surrounding the remnants of others that were destroyed by more than 3 volcanic peaks during the year 1883, when massive tsunami waves struck the Indonesian islands at that time. The eruption of the Krakatoa volcano recurred, hitting the Indonesian islands, causing the death and injury of hundreds of people and inflicting significant material damage to buildings on the islands near the volcano. The largest eruption of the Krakatoa volcano occurred in 1883, resulting in the deaths of more than 36,000 people and the destruction of over 2/3 of the island. The eruption of the Krakatoa volcano led to an explosion considered the loudest sound ever heard in modern history. Reports indicate that the sound of the volcano's explosion in 1883 was heard 3,000 miles away, approximately 4,800 kilometers from the point of origin. The eruption of Krakatoa recorded shock waves from the explosion on seismographs worldwide. In 1927, a new island emerged as a result of the eruption of the Krakatoa volcano in 1883, marking the current site of volcanic activity. Mount Pinatubo volcano. The eruption of Mount Pinatubo in 1991 is considered one of the largest volcanic eruptions of the 20th century. Located in the Philippines, the volcano produced a massive column of ash and gas that rose more than 20 miles into the atmosphere. This event caused widespread destruction, displacement of people, and the burial of villages and towns in the surrounding area. The ash and gas ejected into the atmosphere resulted in significant damage to crops and infrastructure. The eruption led to the collapse of Pinatubo's summit, forming a caldera. The volcano had been dormant for over 600 years before this explosive event, catching many by surprise. The eruption occurred on June 15, 1991, and its impacts were felt globally. The released particles into the stratosphere contributed to a temporary cooling effect on the Earth's climate. Thousands of people were evacuated from the region prior to the eruption. Mount St Helens volcano. The eruption of Mount St Helens in 1980 stands as one of the most significant volcanic events in modern United States history. The volcano had been dormant for over 100 years before it erupted, causing a massive landslide that removed 1,300 feet from the volcano's height. This eruption resulted in the widespread destruction of surrounding forests, lakes, and rivers. On May 18, 1980, the eruption triggered the largest landslide in recorded history when the north face of the volcano collapsed. The lateral blast that followed moved at speeds exceeding 670 miles per hour, 1,078 kilometers per hour, and devastated an area of about 230 square miles, 600 square kilometers. The blast also released a massive ash cloud that reached high altitudes and circled the Earth for weeks. In addition to the direct impacts on the landscape, the eruption caused the formation of a large crater at the summit of Mount St Helens. Lucky volcano. The eruption of the Lucky volcano in 1783 is considered one of the deadliest in history, lasting for 8 months and releasing approximately 14 cubic kilometers of volcanic magma and over 100 million tons of sulfur dioxide gas. The sulfur dioxide gas emitted during the volcanic explosion led to significant cooling in the Earth's atmosphere, resulting in a global temperature decrease and changes in weather patterns. The ash and gases released from the volcanic eruption caused the precipitation of acidic rain, damaging crops and plants. This, in turn, contributed to the spread of famine and the outbreak of diseases in many parts of Europe. The consequences of the Laki eruption had a profound impact on the climate, agriculture, and health of populations across the affected regions. Mount Vesuvius. Mount Vesuvius in Italy is considered one of the most famous volcanoes in Italy, globally renowned for being an extremely dangerous volcano. This volcano gained notoriety when it completely destroyed the cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum during its eruption in 79 AD. The volcanic eruption in 1906 led to the death of 218 people due to the flow of volcanic lava. Additionally, in 1944, another explosion occurred, resulting in the destruction of nearby towns. In conclusion to our journey through the greatest volcanoes in history, we realize that these immense natural forces have an undeniable impact on human life and the surrounding environment. These volcanoes appear as breathtaking canvases of nature's formidable power and beauty, yet they also pose significant challenges and risks. From the circulation of myths and folk stories to the real-life events that have altered the world's maps, volcanoes remain sources of admiration and awe. History has taught us that these natural phenomena can affect the environment and societies in ways that are not enviable, but they also impart resilience and the ability to adapt to the forces of nature. The famous volcanoes of history will never be forgotten, and it is upon us, as humans, to draw lessons from them, to enhance the sustainability of our lives and protect our precious planet. In each volcanic eruption, we see not only challenges, but also opportunities for learning and evolution. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment about the video, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new videos. We aim to reach 1,000 subscribers to continue the channel.